Welcome to a comprehensive exploration of the political landscape of the United States, where the dynamic interplay between the Democratic and Republican parties has long been the cornerstone of governance. From the halls of Congress to the White House, these two titans of American politics have shaped the nation's course for over a century and a half. To understand the present, we must delve into the past. The roots of the modern Democratic and Republican parties can be traced back to the Democratic-Republican Party, founded by Thomas Jefferson and James Madison in the early years of the Republic. Yet, as the nation expanded and evolved, so too did the ideological fault lines within this fledgling party. The Democratic Party emerged with a strong base in the agrarian South, advocating for individual and state rights, while the Republican Party coalesced around a platform of federalism and abolitionism. Fast forward to the present day, and the ideological chasm between Democrats and Republicans has only deepened. Democrats, often seen as the standard bearers of progressivism, champion a robust role for government in addressing societal inequalities and promoting social justice. From healthcare reform to environmental protection, Democrats advocate for policies that prioritize the well-being of all Americans, particularly the marginalized and disenfranchised. Their commitment to inclusivity extends to issues such as LGBTQ+ rights and racial justice, reflecting a broader vision of a more equitable society. On the other hand, Republicans espouse a philosophy rooted in conservatism, emphasizing limited government intervention and individual liberty. They argue for lower taxes, deregulation, and a free market approach to economic prosperity. With a focus on traditional values and moral principles, Republicans advocate for policies that uphold the sanctity of life, protect Second Amendment rights, and promote family values. Their vision of America is one of personal responsibility and self-reliance, where individuals are empowered to chart their own course free from excessive government interference. The demographics and geography of political support further illuminate the complexities of American politics. Democrats draw strength from a diverse coalition of voters, including women, ethnic minorities, and urban residents. Their base is concentrated in coastal and metropolitan areas, where progressive values and ideals resonate strongly. Meanwhile, Republicans find support among rural communities and white voters, particularly in the South and Midwest. However, recent electoral trends suggest a shifting landscape, with demographic changes and evolving priorities reshaping the political landscape. At the helm of the Democratic Party stands President Joe Biden, a seasoned statesman with decades of experience in public service. Alongside him, Vice President Kamala Harris embodies the party's commitment to diversity and inclusion, breaking barriers as the first woman and person of color to hold the office. On the Republican side, the figure of Donald Trump looms large, wielding significant influence within the party despite his departure from office. As he positions himself for a potential return to the political arena, his populist rhetoric and unorthodox approach continue to shape the Republican agenda and narrative. While much attention is focused on domestic policy, the influence of Democrats and Republicans extends far beyond America's borders. Both parties play a critical role in shaping the nation's foreign policy and engagement with the global community. Democrats tend to prioritize diplomacy and multilateral cooperation, seeking to advance human rights and democratic values through international institutions. Republicans, meanwhile, often adopt a more assertive and unilateral approach, emphasizing national sovereignty and American interests above all else. This contrast was exemplified by the America First doctrine championed by former President Trump, which challenged traditional notions of international engagement and cooperation. As we reflect American politics, one thing is abundantly clear: the enduring legacy of the Democratic and Republican parties continues to shape the nation's revolution. From the halls of power to the streets of small-town America, the dynamic interplay between these two ideological giants remains a defining feature of the American experience. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the heart of American democracy. As citizens, it is our collective responsibility to remain informed, engaged, and active participants in the democratic process. Let us remember that democracy thrives when voices are heard, and every vote counts. Until next time, farewell, and may the spirit of democracy guide us on our journey forward.